Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how I've been doing my hair and makeup recently. It's giving soft, glowy skin with a deeper nude neutral lip color and loose tousled hair. It's a super wearable look for both day and night. Before we begin, make sure you're still subscribed to my channel here on YouTube and you're following me on Instagram for day-to-day updates. I've already skin prepped and I will have that in the description box down below. I'm going to move on to my face primer. I'm going to use the e.l.f. Poreless Putty and apply this in the T-zone and a little bit off the side of my nose on the cheek area where my pores are more visible. This really helps to soften and even out the texture of my skin. Next, I'm going to apply my Perfector. I love this product. It's such an affordable alternative to other brands that achieve a similar look, but it gives you such a dewy, youthful glow that can be worn alone or under your makeup. Another recent favorite of mine is the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. I've been using 2 pumps of this at a time, taking that same brush and buffing it all over. Then just taking my beauty blender and patting that right over top to help blur any brush strokes. To add more coverage but also highlight a bit, I'm going to go in with the Born This Way Super Coverage Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. If you know, you know, this is so good. I've used this for concealer, contour, highlighting. You can use this for pretty much anything. It's super hydrating, full coverage, and looks amazing on the skin. And then use my beauty blender again to help blend this out. To add color back into my face, I'm going to add some liquid blush. This is that viral blush that was all over TikTok, and it's amazing. I'm also going to mix in their liquid highlight. These each cost about $4 to $5 and perform like high-end. I definitely understand what the viral hype was all about. Then just taking my brush, I'm going to blend this right on the top of the cheekbone, basically to like the middle of my brow, out and upward. To contour, this is another drugstore product. This is the LA Girl Cosmetics matte bronzer, but it is a cooler toned bronzer, so I actually love to use it as a contour. I've been using this on the jawline, cheekbone, tip, and bridge of my nose to help really sculpt my face, giving it a lot more definition and really snatching my nose. I first like to use an angled brush on the tip of my nose and bridge, and then once I have the line placement exactly where I want it, I then start to blend this out with the brush itself, and then taking whatever product was left on my beauty blender from the foundation and concealer previously, I just lightly dab and blend right over top. To bake, set, and blur, I'm going to use one of my favorites. This is the Huda Beauty powder. This just gives the most beautiful airbrush finish to the skin. This powder does it all. It helps you soften the look of texture, fine lines, shine, without being too drying on my skin. It's extremely fine milled and just blends effortlessly. I like to first apply this with a velour powder puff, then taking a fluffy brush, I just buff away the excess. This has been like one of the top 3 products in my routine for years now. If you've seen my videos, you've seen this product. I'm just going to lightly fill in the natural shape of my brows to help darken the color and give more definition. Then for like day to day, I've just been taking a fluffy crease brush and some of that bronzer or contour that we used earlier and lightly placing this in the outer corner. Nothing fancy, just adds a little bit of depth to the eye. Another favorite of mine is the Dior highlighter. I'm placing this on the cheekbones, down the bridge of my nose, the tip of my nose, lips, and brow bone. No joke, I get asked what highlighter I'm wearing when I wear this all the time. Then I've recently been going back and forth between 3 different setting sprays, the MAC Fix Plus, Charlotte Tilbury, and this one, the Morphe Luminizing. This is another product that went viral. I'm sure you've at least seen it if you haven't already tried it. I've become a really big fan of this mascara and definitely recommend it. Then I've been using just a more subtle, natural looking lash right over top. I do have a in-depth how-to video on how to apply lashes full of my tips and tricks if you are interested. I'll also link that in the description box down below. To help blend in the false lashes with my real lashes, I just take a little bit of black eyeliner pencil right on the waterline on top. And then finishing up the makeup, I've been applying a nude toned lipstick from MAC as well as their chestnut lip liner. It's more of a brown, deeper toned nude, but still extremely wearable, day or night. I don't wash my hair every day, so I like to use dry shampoo in between wash, and I do sleep with it up. So I'm just going to take it down. It had still been up from the night before. Give it a little brush out and add some texturizing spray. This is going to help hold the product and add more volume while also soaking up excess oil with that dry shampoo. I've been using my Dyson Airwrap recently. If you don't have one, totally fine. You can follow the same routine using a regular curling iron or a curling wand. I like to section off my hair, starting with the bottom, always curling away from my face, then working up by each section, finishing up with the crown and around my face. I like to use this on the hot or warm level first, then switch it over to the cool for a few seconds, letting the curls fall naturally on their own. I find when I do curls or a blowout, if I use heat first, then finish up with a cool setting, it helps to hold the style a lot longer. After I finish the curls, I then just take my hands and really tousle around my hair. When styling it this way, it's more of like a loose curl, giving more of a wave, really focusing on volume. I do switch my part side to side, so again, just placing my hair wherever I feel I prefer it that day. After I tousle it, the curls will really soften and should look something like this. So that is everything for my recent winter go-to makeup and hair routine. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to make sure you're still subscribed. Be sure to check out the description box down below for more information, exact product and shades used, as well as direct links to shop. You can also comment any other questions you have down below. As always, thank you guys so much for your continuous support. I hope you have a great rest of your day and I will see you in the next video.